looking for in June, right? And we'll get it.
Well, they say at the Olympic trials that NCAA champions are a dime a dozen, and you're going to see it like at 37 pounds, you've got Bill Zadick going up against Kerry Collette, Troy Steiner, Mark Ironside, Jeff McGinnis, all of those NCAA champions at 138 pounds in the Olympic trials. So the competition there, Dan, as you know, was one of the coaches, is just going to be ferocious.
Well,
whoa! Big move by Frayer.
This is Frayer from Oklahoma versus Mike Zadick from Iowa, and it's a 5-point move.
That was a quick count.
5-point move.
It's a big match for Oklahoma, but they got a 5-1 lead. I saw a 2-point move there. I missed it, I guess. He's always been a pretty quick caller, though, if you think about it. He's consistent on his quickness.
If Oklahoma's going to have any chance today, they're really counting on this match.
Well, they've got it up 5-1. You know, Frayer can stay in there. He's pretty much surprised Zadick actually locked up from that position with the other guy having knee position control. Being a Greco-Roman wrestler, I'm really surprised he let that position go. I just don't think I think he underestimated what position he was in there.
Well, if you think we've dropped off much from 1 and 2, this is the number 5 and number 6 ranked wrestlers in the nation. Number 5 ranked Mike Zadick going against number 6 Jared Frayer from Oklahoma. Is that how you pronounce it, Frayer?
Frayer. Jared Frayer.
Jared Frayer.
Coached by his father at Clearwater High School in Florida, 2-time state champion, great kid.
John, where do you live now?
I live right outside of Dallas at Carrollton. Been down here almost 30 years after I graduated from Drake University. Come out of Urbandale High School. Really trying to get wrestling built up in this area. Tremendous athletes in Texas, but wrestling has just not been big down here. We're doing everything we can to build the sport up here. We're up to about 150 high schools now, and hopefully one of these days we'll get some college programs here. But the fact that you guys are coming down here helping us bring the exposure is everything that we dreamed for.
Well, it's exciting to be a part of what you're involved in here. Whoa! No points.
They were out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds, stepped back in.
That Frayer he can put him to the back.
He's got a good bear hug inside trip. See, Zadick's pretty good Greco-Roman, but he's given him quite a bit of position there.
When these two met at the Junior National Championships, Frayer actually pinned Zadick.
The year before, Zadick Tech Falding.
So we got Oklahoma and Iowa going at it here in more ways than one. And Mike Zadick down 5-1 to Jared Frayer from Oklahoma by way of Florida, and Zadick by way of Montana.
I'm really surprised Zadick's not trying more leg attacks, especially after getting thrown and then getting thrown again on the out of bounds.
Well, it's hot and heavy. Jim Gibbons, who do you have there?
Tim, I got Doug Schwab here, the come-from-behind winner for the Iowa Hawkeyes over a very tough Michael Leitner. Good match there, Doug.
You know, I don't want to have to come from behind. I want to come out and, you know, start right from, you know, the first minute and keep scoring points from there. You know, that's not what I want to do, is have to come from behind. I really wasn't happy with my performance, but, you know, luckily I gutted it out and I, you know, came through in the end.
Looks like you were having a little trouble in the beginning dealing with all the motion that Michael Leitner was giving you there, kind of posting you on your head. And
yeah, you know, that's something I need to work on, you know, getting that hand off, you know, going to those legs, you know, getting by that defense. It's something, you know, I'm just going to have to work on and get better at.
Great job.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jim. That was a close call there, and it didn't go the way of the Hawkeyes. So now both Oklahoma and Iowa felt that they should have had takedowns at the edge of the match. They don't, and it's 6-1 now with a little over a minute and a half left in the second period. John, we're part of something bigger here. Dallas wants to be the host of the Olympics in 2012, right?
Well, that's how the Olympic trials ended up coming to Dallas. Was the committee who's trying to get the Olympics here said, let's get an event here and show the world that we are an Olympic city. And that's why the pressure's really on us that are involved there to fill Reunion Arena. And the only way we're going to fill it is if we get thousands of fans from Iowa to come down to see all those ex-Iowa Hawkeye and Iowa State Cyclone wrestlers. But it's very much part of a much bigger movement. The entire community of Dallas is going to be behind it, and we're putting out every resource we have into the Olympic trials to make it the greatest ever. The 2000 trials will be memorable.
Well, that's the way you got to look at it. You got to go after it and try to make it the best it's ever been. I was involved in the '84 Olympics, and I remember a guy named Peter Ueberroth who said it's going to be the best ever, and he put his money where his mouth was and got his people together, and that's what you're trying to do and what you're going to do.
See, Zadick, he's been wasting about 2-3 minutes, and he should be attacking the legs, and he's finally did a couple leg attacks, and he's seen that he can actually get to him. But there's a lot of time been wasted, and clock's ticking down, so it's going to be pretty difficult for him, especially when something like that happens, where he's down by another 2. Frayer's really taking it to him.
Very good match for Jared Frayer right here. He is really, well, we got a little blood right here, and the difference between blood is injury time doesn't go on during the blood. Here's the replay right here for the takedown.
Just trips him down. Zadick got his knees together too much, should have had his legs out.
A reminder tonight at the intermission, Iowa Public Television and Jim Gibbons will present another legend of college wrestling. Today you'll meet Danny Hodge, the legendary wrestler from the University of Oklahoma. We'll visit with my partner here, Dan Gable, the USA Olympic coach, about the Olympic trials being held in Dallas in June and possible team members. We've already been chatting about it during this interview with John Rizzuti. Jim Gibbons will also visit with former Oklahoma All-American Roger Frizell, who lives here in Dallas. We'll also give you our webpage address and let you know about all the things that you can access and ways you can interact with us on the web. Plan to watch today at intermission. Right now, 10 seconds left in the second period. It's 8-1. Jared Frayer just putting it to Mike Zadick from the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Go in the face now, please.
Things have been going Oklahoma's way in this match, every position.
There's Bill Zadick, Mike Zadick's older brother, co-champions, Mike and Bill, at the Midlands Championship this year. First time that's ever happened that two brothers came to the finals in the same weight at the same year, Bill and Mike Zadick.
Zadick scored quite an upset at Midlands to get into those finals, too.
Should have been out there. He's just not doing a good job of controlling positions. All he had to do was flip his hip there a little bit and didn't turn at the right time, and the leg slipped off. You know, the Olympic trials in '96 was a tremendous event, and you know, I think it's going to be another tremendous event. But the thing about it, the Iowa fans can get down here. They can get down here by car. It's not that far.
Straight down I-35. It's a one-day drive, and not only when they come to Dallas, there's so many things for them to do when they get here that they'll have probably the greatest 3 or 4 days of their lives. Now, if there are any Iowa fans interested in any kind of travel packages, hotel rooms, 1-888-TOURS-12, and they're all set up to give Iowa fans the best hotel rooms and everything.
Another bad situation. He shot in and hesitated, gave Frayer a great opportunity to come around and get the position on him. He's going to score another 2.
And now we're looking at the major decision. That's an extra point for Oklahoma.
And he's going to have riding time.
10-2 in favor of Jared Frayer, the 6th-ranked Sooner, going against the number 5-ranked Mike Zadick, and now he's got riding time as well, as Dan pointed out.
This is definitely a big win for Oklahoma in this weight class. Give him some momentum.
Jack Spates pleased about this performance by his highly ranked 149-pounder. Frayer's keeping a lot of pressure on him, isn't he?
Zadick's keeping out of position on the bottom to let him come in with that leg. You know, he's just and it just kills the clock. And so he's doing a great job. He's going to go on. Wow. 20 seconds. Fame fleets fast, and he was just Midlands champion just not too long ago.
Trying to scoot around, he does get 2 points.
So
that's a reversal.
It took away the extra point there. Now it's a matter of whether he can escape or not.
That's a key move for Iowa because it takes away the major decision. That could come in handy.
9 seconds. Got 9 seconds to escape to get it back in.
So it's 10-4 with 9 seconds left, but
it's actually 11-4.
Yeah, it's actually 11 with
he escapes.
And he's not going to.
And so Zadick's late reversal. Whoa, he almost
was not a.
Nothing now, nothing here, nothing.
Wow.
hope you didn't do that intentionally. Winner here.
I didn't see what happened there. Did you see what happened?
Hey, watch him gouge in the eyes when he comes out. That's unsportsmanlike. You shouldn't be doing
The score was 11-4 in favor of Oklahoma's Jared Frayer.
I know, but I
Great match by Frayer.